Powered by the Montana Television Network. This is the 5:30 News on Q2, Montana's news leader.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us this Friday. I'm Jeanelle. Slade. Jay is off tonight. A lot of sun, a lot of heat, and even a little smoke. The full impact of summer has settled into our region as temperatures reach 100 degrees, the hottest day in more than a year. And no relief in sight. Q2 Chief Forecaster Bob McGuire tracking this heat and just how long it's going to hold on, Bob.
We're going to get a little break tomorrow, but not much of one. Let me show you what's happening. It all revolves around a giant, hot, high-pressure cell. You see it there in the Four Corner states. It's pumping that warmer air up our way. Now, tomorrow it dips a little bit, and then a cold front sweeps in and cools us down a little bit. And then by the time Sunday and Monday get here, that high returns back to around Wyoming, and we start scorching it back up again into the mid to upper 90s again. Eventually, as we head into midweek, we start to see high slide off towards the high plains, and then things start to cool down a little bit on Wednesday, but we actually return back up into the 90s again by the time Friday, Saturday, and Sunday get here because we have another high pressure cell taking its place. So here's what we're going to see in the next few days. 90 degrees tomorrow, a little cooler on Sunday, Monday back up to 93, 96 on Tuesday, and then 80s and 90s right on into next week. So it's going to be a very hot 7 days for us, just a couple of days where we kind of cool it back down into the 80s. Jeanelle?
All right, thanks so much, Bob. And July is right on time for our yearly reminder that even here in Montana, temperatures can turn downright stifling. So today we sent Connor Pregetzer out to find out how people are dealing with these triple digits.
The hottest day since last July today. Many people looking for ways to beat the heat. As it turns out, great minds think alike as hundreds flocked to Oasis up in the heights for a chance to cool down. Chuck Berthuli, Director of Operations, tells us that the park is operating at maximum capacity.
Oh, you know, we'll probably see close to 1,000 people for sure, yeah.
And he believes that Oasis is a great part of the Billings community.
I know from the standpoint of recreational opportunities in Billings that this is one of the few places that you can come and just have a great day and enjoy family fun and find some affordable recreation.
As the afternoon sun wore down, we caught up with some of the people who were enjoying the summer heat. Hello, everybody. We are here at Oasis up in the Heights. It's the hottest day of the year. You can see it's packed here. We're trying to beat the heat. I'm with my new friends, Caleb and Bergen, and they're out here enjoying life at Oasis. Now, tell me, guys, is this one of your favorite places to be when it gets hot?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sometimes.
Sometimes? Where else do you like to go?
Rose Park.
Rose Park is also a great option. Do you guys come here often?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. And what are your favorite things to do here?
Water slides.
Water slides for Bergen. What about Caleb?
Water slides.
Water slides for Caleb too. Well, there you have it, folks. This is the place to be. You've heard it straight from the mouths of Caleb and Bergen. The water slides here are the best in town. So on a hot day like today, there's no better place to beat the heat than up here at Oasis. Trying to beat the heat in Billings, Connor Pregetzer, MTN News.
Thanks so much, Connor. Now, places like Oasis, as well as all of the city's splash parks, pools, and wading pools will be open for enjoyment during this current heat wave. Well, fire danger in some areas is considered moderate right now, but the first hot temperatures could add to those fire risks. In Lockwood and other areas of the state, the grass is higher and thicker than in normal years. Rain has led to much more plant growth and fuel in that area. Lockwood Fire Chief John Staley says the heat and wind are big concerns with the drawing of potential fuels for fires, and the moderate fire danger warning could quickly change.
We've been watching it for about a week or so. We had rain last week, so that was pretty good. What we're watching now is the wind. Once the wind starts coupled with that hot temperature, for us the concern is it dries out that top 2 or 3 inches of soil down there, and then that makes that root base, when it doesn't get the moisture. If we get sustained wind with these 90 and 100 degree temperatures, this will dry up very, very fast.
Chief Staley also says the Lockwood Fire Department has extra supplies of water and cooling packs in case of emergencies involving dehydration and heat stroke. Well, we may not have any wildfires actively burning here in Montana, but we are still seeing some smoke. Take a look at this map. All of those fires are sending smoke our direction, which means our clear skies might look a little gray from time to time. In the far west and southwest, high temperatures have settled in for days, and now 40 wildfires are scorching about 600 acres. Homes lost, crews tired, and fire authorities say this year could even top last year as one of the busiest fire seasons on record. In other news tonight, Montana law enforcement reminding drivers to please be safe and make good decisions while out on the roadway. The Montana Highway Patrol reports at least 8 fatal crashes on Montana roads so far in July. That number includes 4 separate unrelated fatal crashes just yesterday. Montana Highway Patrol says the leading contributors of vehicle fatalities are not wearing a seatbelt, speed, and impairment of some kind.
That's what we want for our Montana roads. That's why we're out there. We're not out there trying to raise funds. We're trying to prevent death, needless death, and just keep our citizens safe.
At last check, at least 73 people have died on Montana roadways this year. A man who died after he crashed his motorcycle on the west end of Billings last night is now identified. 32-year-old Maxwell Newland was riding on King Avenue West near Fallow Lane when he lost control of his bike and crashed into a curb around 8:30 p.m. He was transported to the hospital where he was later pronounced dead from numerous blunt force injuries. And Newland was wearing a helmet. Alcohol and speed are considered factors in this crash. And we now know the name of an 86-year-old Billings woman who died Wednesday afternoon near Acton. Janet Budovich's car was struck from behind by a semi-truck as she was trying to turn right into a business on Highway 3. Now, the semi, driven by a 26-year-old Calgary man, failed to slow down in time. She and her passenger were both transported to the hospital where Budovich was pronounced dead. No drugs, alcohol, or speed are believed to be factors in this crash. Any charges are unknown at this time. Well, the 4th of July, always busy, always a busy holiday. And although fireworks are illegal here in the Billings city limits, police still dealt with some issues. On Wednesday alone, they responded to 106 fireworks calls and issued 15 citations for possession of fireworks. And we also have some really good news. Billings police say they issued 0 DUIs on the 4th of July. 2 travel bloggers arrested for walking on the Grand Prismatic Springs in Yellowstone National Park in 2016 were among 3 who died after going over a waterfall in British Columbia. The 3 were in a pool system at Shannon Falls when one woman slipped. Her 2 companions attempted to help her, and then all 3 were swept away. They fell nearly 100 feet. The bloggers worked on a video blog called High on Life, which has more than 500,000 YouTube subscribers. Coming up on tonight's 5:30 News, we'll meet a St. Regis man who knows the secrets of a well-known western Montana river, and he's willing to share with you as we tag along. And in sports tonight, he's not an NFR cowboy, but he's the kind of guy you want to meet. Scott shows us why.
You're watching MTN News with Jay Cohn and Jeanelle Slade. Storm Tracker weather with Bob McGuire and sports with Scott Green. This is the 5:30 News on Q2, Montana's news leader.